What's going on, everybody, and welcome back. We're actually just finishing up our Volvo Penta here. I think we'll be fine, but to start for the first time, I was just checking all the fluids, make sure everything's good for our first startup here. But I filmed a little bit of this last week, so let's go back in time, and when we come back, we'll take it for a ride. Alright, so we got no exhaust basically on either side. You got manifolds, supposed to be catalytic conversion in each hole. Everything's hooked up. We're just gonna fire it off and see what it sounds like. Alright, well, I don't have a chance to jump on this because I gotta go mess with the boat that we just dry fired up. Gotta get the exhaust on. It's Friday, the end of the day, unless we'd look at this. So if I get a chance to, we will take a look. But this is the 445 Pursuit number 1. This is the demo boat. It showed up, they had it in Tampa. They're gonna be demoing it out of the marina here this weekend. Pretty slick. Look at the back end of it. Solid glass doors, so you can enclose that whole thing. It's a cool idea. It looks nice. That folds down. You got that platform that folds there. Dive door on the other side. It's like big giant Garmins everywhere inside of it. Well, if this boat's here next week, we'll walk through it for sure. But for now, let's get back over to our exhaust and finish that up. Alright, I just lowered us down here. We have enough water here to fire this thing up. I got our antifreeze cap off there because I'm gonna let it run a little bit and then double check all of our fluids real quick after I shut it off. And then it's time to see if she'll run. Let's fire it up. Make sure we got no leaks down here or anything. I don't smell any fuel or anything leaking like before. You can smell it's coming right out of that hole right there. All the, oh, I see a leak. Where's that coming from? The exhaust right there. So I'll zoom in there. That's actually my fault. Those clamps are loose. I just stuck all this exhaust back together. That's why you always double check your work. So this side's tight. We're not leaking over here. Motor sounds good. Now gotta add some antifreeze to it here and check our steering fluid. Okay, we're topped off our fluids. I fixed my mistake here. Let's try this again. There we go. No more leaks. I'm gonna spray this whole motor down with corrosion block when I'm all done anyway. Try to hopefully save it from killing another injector. Everything else looked good, but you can see a little bit of corrosion here and there. So looking at everything here, everything looks good. Everything's doing what it should be doing. Target RPM is good. Our 5-volt reference is good. You got good charging. Oil pressure is good. Got low hours. Alright, so our exhaust temperature is good. Computer temperature is good. Everything is doing its job. I'm gonna let it sit and run and warm up. Make sure we don't get any overheats. And we're off. Alright, we're down. We're running. Gotta get us under the bridge here. Our temperatures are good. Everything seems to be good. Got no alarms. There's our the 445 right there. Unfortunately, it's leaving, but we have 2 or 3 of them on order, so I'll get my hands on one soon enough. It's a pretty boat for sure. We got a pretty blue Scout coming in over here. Got some high tide action going here. I put the top down with our power tower here. We got plenty of room. We just had one of our customers run into this bridge last week or the week before. Definitely got to make sure your height is right and be careful. Alright, we're getting there. Oh look, we got one of our pursuits coming at us. I think the boat just sold, they're demoing it right now. Nice. Nice boat. Alright, resume operation. Let's see what you'll do. Sounds good. Put her down. Temperature's good. I think our tack is wrong because there's no way we're at 5,500 RPMs. Running smooth and steady. Well, so far so good. Temperatures are good, sounds good. We got no misfires, no alarms, nothing going on. So I'm gonna shoot it back to the shop here. We'll let it run a while on the lift again. Double check all of our pressures and stuff. So let's hammer down one more time. Well, I think we're good, except for our tack is off. It said 6,500 RPMs when we were wide open. There's no way. But our temperature hasn't went above 175 on the gauge here. Oil pressure's been good. Got good volts. There's something up here. Something green up there. Let's drive up and take a look at it. Some kind of green wrap boat or something. Then we'll head back to the shop. They're fire rescue boats. I was wondering, look at those things. Pretty cool. Back to back. What are they? I wonder why they're here. Miami-Dade Fire Rescue. It's kind of odd that they're here. Pretty cool looking boat though. Looks like it'll handle about anything you put on it. Just trim it up so I can leave it running. Or put it up. Yeah, I'll put it all the way up. I just want to double check fluids. Alright, we're parked back on our lift. Let's see what she looks like. Make sure we got no leaks or anything going on. Alright, we got no exhaust leaks. Everything looks dry. Definitely sounds like she's firing on all cylinders. Fluid levels are good. Shut her off and spray her down. Alright, we have our Yamaha shield. I recommend this product. Yamaha makes good stuff. There's other products just like it, but we're gonna litter the motor with it. Can't hurt it. Spray it everywhere. Hopefully it'll help slow down that corrosion that we had from that injector problem. I definitely recommend doing this with any engine, outboard, inboard. Right there is our problem, so we'll douse a bunch of it in that whole area right there. Get all over our intake. Can't hurt anything with it. If anything gets hot, it kind of just burns it off anyways. It's like Armor All too, it makes everything pretty. Put it on our cover too. There we go. Nice and shiny. All fixed up, ready to go home. Alright, well let's close our hatch down. Look next door, look at this Regal. When I close the hatch, we'll go take a look at it. It's definitely an oddball, I wonder what year it is. There's a windshield in the front of it in the cabin. That's kind of a cool comparison. This is a 2017, the one I just fixed. That's a 2006. Definitely a different style hull. I don't think I've ever seen one that has the windshield in the front of it like that. Different. I know you drive out there. That would be cool if you could drive in there. I'm sure you can't though. You can always tell it's older too because Regal for a long time had gold emblems. Now they're all silver. You're trying to see the label on the back. Oh, it's a 2565. Definitely different. Pretty close to the same hull though if you look at the windshield lines and everything here. Well, I'm gonna put this boat back on its lift here. Everything seems fine. She's running good. She can go back home to his customer after it gets washed up. And as always, I appreciate everybody watching. I will see you next time. Later. Oscar, look at this pretty Chevy. Nice.